we're doing the social distance thing. Hello, I'm Cindy Graham. Most of you know me. I'm the Winthrop Harbor Pageant Director. This is my 5th year following Shauna as the director, and I'm excited to announce this is actually our 30th year. So that is so awesome for the Winthrop Harbor Pageant System. I'd like to wish all the contestants good luck tonight and thank all of you guys for coming out, even with the hand sanitizers and the face mask. I know it's a difficult year. It's definitely one to remember. So without further ado, I'd like to announce tonight's Mistress of Ceremonies, the lovely Rhiannon Graham, our 4-time Winthrop Harbor title holder, and I'm excited to announce my new assistant director.
Thank you for the great introduction. So I'd like to get right into the pageant today. So I'd first like to bring out our Miss Winthrop Harbor 2019, Michaela Guyman. So can you just tell me a little bit about your platform you implemented this year?
So my platform was Reach Out. So my platform focus was to work with the veterans in our community, and I organized a donation drop-off to send packages over to the troops stationed in Guam, Korea, Afghanistan, and Japan. We sent 41 boxes in total, full of things such as toothpaste, deodorant, snacks, candy, for them to enjoy over there. We also received some feedback. They loved it. I also organized 2 events at the VFW for a Veterans Dinner, so the people in our community could come and have a Veterans Day dinner, and a Thanksgiving dinner for our sailors at Great Lakes that don't get to go home for the holidays, and it was just a fun year.
Thank you so much, Michaela. You may now take your seat of honor. I would now like to welcome our Junior Miss Winthrop Harbor 2019, Isabella Rodriguez. Hi, Isabella. Would you like to tell us a little bit about your platform you implemented this year?
Okay, so my platform was CUB, which stands for Cleaning Up Beaches, which was basically we went to the beach and we picked up as much trash as possible. This year we went and for my event and we picked up at least 7-gallon trash bags.
Thank you. You may now take your seat of honor. And lastly, I would like to bring out our tiny Miss Winthrop Harbor 2019, Melina Jensen. Hi, Melina.
Do you want to wave? Find Mommy. Where's Mommy? Is here?
Melina, do you want to tell us about one of your favorite events? So did you like doing the parades this year? With your sister queens? Yeah, that was fun, right?
She got shiny.
Well, thank you. All right, now I'd like to introduce the people who have the important job of judging today. Our first judge is Terry Johnson. Educating today's youth is a passion that is very important to Terry. She has a Bachelor of Science degree in Education from Martin Luther College and New ULM MN. Terry has devoted her entire career in the field of teaching on the elementary level. She currently teaches 3rd and 4th grade at Faith Lutheran School in Antioch, Illinois. Although Terry has never personally been in a pageant, she has experience judging them both locally and on the county level. Her hobbies include stamping, gardening, and reading, and she and her husband Rick both enjoy camping. Thank you for being here today with us, Terry. Our second judge is Ariel Grifford. Ariel is no stranger to the Lake County pageant system. She started competing in pageants at the young age of 7. She was Junior Miss Mundelein in 1994, Miss Mundelein in 1999, and even came back to judge for Mundelein. Ariel is a fitness instructor and a manager at Life of Time Fitness. She is a wife and mom of Kelson and Kinsley. Ariel's daughter, Kinsley, is our current Little Miss Lake County 2020. Ariel feels honored and excited to judge for us today. Thank you for being here. And our third and final judge for today is Quinlan Meadowcroft. Quinlan is from Lake Villa, where she grew up with her brother, sister, mother, and father. She also has 2 dogs, Clyde and Teddy. Quinlan attended College Lake County for 2 years and had a scholarship while playing softball for CLC. She is currently at the University of North Carolina at Charlotte, studying criminal justice and psychology with plans to be a homicide or a cold case detective. While working in the criminal justice field, she also plans to go to law school. And Quinlan was also your Miss Lake Villa 2018. Thank you for being here, Quinlan. Lastly, our tabulators for tonight are Tracy Smith and Stephanie Smith from Jenner and Associates. Thank you for being here tonight. Earlier today, our contestants participated in the interview portion of competitions, which is 35 points of their final score. Now today, we will see them in speech and communication, which is 30 points possible. Also, we will see them in evening gown and answer a pop question, which is 20 points for the miss. And earlier in the week, the Miss contestants also competed in an active wear portion. They both worked very hard and it turned out amazing. This is a possible 15 points towards their score. Now that we have met our 2019 queens, met the judges and the tabulators, and talked about scoring, let's get the 2020 Winthrop Harbor Pageant started. And now we will see them in speech and communication, which is also 35 points. Then we will go on to evening gown and pop question, which is 30 points for the final score. Now that we have met our 2019 queens, our 2020 junior and miss, met the judges, the tabulators, and talked about scoring, let's get the 2020 Little and Tiny Winthrop Harbor Pageant started. Starting with our speech portion, I would like to bring out Little Miss contestant number 1, Isabella Canjamia. You want to come over here and do your speech for me? How are you today? Good. Would you like to do your speech? And that's it. Do you have anything to say to the judges? Okay, so you want to give a wave to everyone? Thank you. Okay, you want to go to your next part? Isabella likes coloring and activity books. She also likes playing games, all sorts of games, card and board. She likes to be outside, help others, and cooking also. The 3 words that best describe her are happy, fun, and caring. Thank you, Little Miss contestant number 1, Isabella. I would now like to welcome Tiny Miss contestant number 1, Savannah Holzman. Words that best describe Savannah are smart, sensitive, and silly. Want to come over and give your speech?
I like playing hide and seek with my friends and taking walks around the blocks with my mommy, dad, and sister.
Thank you, Savannah. Savannah likes reading, dancing, and playing with her toys. The 3 words that best describe her are smart, sensitive, and silly. Thank you, Tiny Miss contestant number 1, Savannah Holzman. I would now like to introduce Tiny Miss contestant number 2, Alyssa Dunkel. Are smart, funny, and caring.
Mommy.
Hi, Alyssa. Do you want to come over here and give your speech? You want to tell us your speech? It's okay. You want to see your speech? You've got your feet up. Where'd it go? Is there anything else you'd like to tell us? Nothing else? All right. You want to take a walk with your pretty dress? No? Okay. Alyssa likes to make poppy necklaces, arts and crafts, and to bake. Thank you, Alyssa. Both our new Little Miss and Tiny Miss Winthrop Harbor will be receiving a charm from Fortner's Jewelers. It's beautiful and says Little Miss Winthrop Harbor and then the year and Tiny Miss Winthrop Harbor and the year. I would now like to bring up Stan from LCIS just to talk about the next level that our girls will be competing at.
Hello everybody, my name is Samantha Murphy. I'm the president of the Lake County, Illinois State Pageant System, where our new 2020 Queens will be competing at in April. So what our system is about philanthropy and their platforms. So all of these girls throughout the year, they go and do community service events and they promote their platforms as well. It is such a big opportunity for these girls for college and job interviews to be able to have this as on their resumes. Congratulations, girls. We're excited to get to know you, and we can't wait for you guys to do some events. Another thing I want to say is a big congratulations to the Winthrop Harbor program. 30 years is amazing. So let's give Shauna and Cynthia They have been so amazing supporting LCIS, and we have nothing but gratitude towards them. And we support them 110% in their years to come. So
Thank you so much, Sam. And thank you to LCIS for live streaming us today. Thank you, Sam. Let's get a round of applause for her. Judges, are you good? All right. I would now like to bring our Little Miss contestant back on stage. Contestant number 1, Isabella Canjamia.
Open a question, okay, and then I'm going to read it to you twice. And you tell me what you think about it, okay?
If you could paint a picture, what would you paint? If you could paint a picture, what would you paint? Beautiful. Thank you, Isabella. She said she'd paint a flower. Let's do a Okay. Thank you, Isabella. Now I'd like to move on to our Tiny Miss Pop questions.
Rhiannon?
Yes.
Give me 1 second to get the other one out.
Okay. Right there. I would like to welcome Tiny Miss contestant number 1, Savannah Holzman. When Savannah grows up, she would like to be a veterinarian. Let's open your pop question, and you tell me what you think about it, okay? All right, Savannah. What is your favorite toy and why? What is your favorite toy and why?
My favorite toy is my stuffed animal chips and my stuffed animal leg.
Thank you, Savannah. Would you now like to do your walk? Get a round of applause for her. Savannah believes she is qualified to represent Winthrop Harbor because she has the qualities of having lots of energy and good manners. She also cares for animals and people too. Thank you, Tiny Miss contestant number 1, Savannah Holzman. All right, we gotta make sure they're coming back out. They're out there so they can't hear the pop questions, so we'll just give her a second.
We're back.
All right. I would now like to bring up Tiny Miss contestant number 2, Alyssa Dunsel. When Alyssa grows up, she would like to be a teacher. Alyssa, what is your favorite toy and why? What is your favorite toy and why? It's dolls. Thank you, Alyssa. Would you like to go for a walk? Alyssa believes she's qualified to represent Winthrop Harbor because she has the qualities of being sweet, caring, outgoing, energetic, and likes to help others. Thank you, Alyssa. Sure, go. You want to come back here with me, Alyssa? Good job. Yep. Come on. I would now like to welcome Shauna Holland to the stage. I know I buried her. Gave her.
thanks everybody for coming out tonight. I know some of you heard my speech twice, now you're going to hear it one more time. Thank you so much. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Shauna Holland, and I was the program director for this pageant for many, many years. Super proud to say that we're in our 30th year, 30 years empowering young ladies in the village of Winthrop Harbor. It's been amazing watching these girls grow up. Bella is in her 3rd title, and I can't wait to see her do her 4th. Rhiannon is a 4-time title holder, our first and only member of that club right now. So far.
Got a couple of lines.
Super exciting to watch these girls go through this program. So I just wanted to say a couple things about that program. When Linda created this program, it was her vision to have a program that would uplift young ladies in the village of Winthrop Harbor, to help them build on their interview skills for college and future careers, and to help them learn to speak in public and encourage them to give back to their hometown and their surrounding communities. It's a community service program that would always keep that hometown feel. We're very proud to be part of the Lake County, Illinois pageant system. Again, saying thanks for being here and helping us out today. We really appreciate it. That's the system that our girls are going to compete in when they finish here and they go on to the next system. I know Sam already explained that to you guys now. So our Miss has always had the duty of creating and implementing a community service platform that she executes throughout her reigning year, as you heard some of the girls talk about this evening. Really proud to see some of those platforms have been really creative and courageous, and I'm super excited to see what these girls have planned for this year. For the last 30 years, we've been officially recognized as the Winthrop Harbor Pageant. Recently, a group came to the village board and felt that there should be 2 pageants in the town of Winthrop Harbor. The village had a very, very tough decision to make, to either continue supporting the program that's been successfully in place for 30 years, or to allow for a second program to be part of the village as well. The village chose the latter. So now we will have 2 programs in Winthrop Harbor, and we're super excited to announce the Winthrop Harbor Pageant. We wish nothing but the best for this program to continue on. The reason you'll know the difference is because we're the Winthrop Harbor Pageant and they're the Miss Winthrop Harbor Pageant. So we just wanted everybody to be aware of the fact that there will be 2 programs. We aren't going anywhere. 30 years strong. Looking forward to the next 30. I just wanted to say as volunteers, we put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into our program over the last 30 years. When I was ready to step down, I couldn't think of anybody better to take my place than Cindy. And now Rhiannon, who's joined as her assistant pageant director, makes me super proud, and I'm really glad to know that. As Linda said to me when she turned it over to my hands, I just couldn't think of anybody that had the heart and dedication to keep the program simple and keep the hometown feel. Cindy can't hear me right now, so I just want to tell her, where is she? Sure. Just want to say thanks for sticking it out. We had some really big bumps this year, some big heartaches.
Yeah, we have.
And I'm really glad.
Forward.
We're still ready to move
Onward.
forward. Really proud of you. Thank you all for supporting and encouraging these girls. And let's find out who the new last queen is. Last two queens.
Yes, thank you so much, Donna.
We're having a powwow, though. That was a good time.
I hear them singing back there.
Having a good time.
See 'em. Good, I'm so glad.
They're showing off their toenail polish.
Got the coco's done. All right, Melina, it's now time for you to take your final walk and your speech. You gonna go walk?
Year number 1 in the top. Actually, you want to walk there?
Be kind and Taylor. Thank you. Such a fun year. And being silly with me. I love when you bought me special treats when I broke my collarbone and make me laugh. Thank you, Grandma Sue, for buying me all the pretty dresses and all my family for helping me. Thank you, Mommy and Daddy, for taking me to all these new places and taking a lot of pictures. I'm sad to see this year end, but thankful for all of the memories. I have made so many new friends throughout the county and visited a lot of different towns. Good luck to all the contestants. And can't wait to see who will be Tiny Miss Winthrop Harbor. Going to be super fun. Trust me. Thank you. Your best. Forever, your Tiny Miss 2019, Lena Jensen.
Thank you, Melissa.
Okay, Tiny Melina.
You want to come over here, Melissa?
You have grown up so much in this last year.
You can stay there.
I remember last year when you were crowned, you were dancing and dancing and dancing on the stage. Do you remember? You're a little dancer, okay? And you are tiny, but you are mighty. Okay? And I know that you're going to achieve many great things. And we hope you come back for littleness. Okay?
Thank you. All right, we'll now move into crowning. Okay, first we'll have Cindy, if you can come over here with your queens.
So Cindy, all of us put together a thank you gift for you.
Thank you. This is beautiful. Thank you, guys.
We just want to thank you for an amazing year and being so patient, especially because so much has happened, from getting everybody to understand what it was like to when COVID hit and you accommodating and trying to make everybody's wishes come true and try to give the best to everybody that you could. And we all really appreciate it because we did get to have a pageant in the end and we did get to have a great year.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. I feel that way. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. All right, now without further ado, can I please have my little and tiny contestants on stage for crowning?
Wardrobe malfunction. Hold on.
Everybody cover your eyes. No, it's okay. I'll see it. All right, let's go ahead.
Everybody, I want you all stand on an X.
Oh, perfect.
Want
Good
everybody
job,
stand on an
guys.
X. Preschool teacher.
All right,
Stand
first
on
we'd
an
like
X.
to give out medals. X and D's.
No. Okay.
There's two categories.
You have fine. Come on, Lily, you gotta put it up.
You all are going to get pretty medals.
You want to carry one? All right. You're going to go put it on the tiny. Let's go here.
Okay, you go. Good job, girls. Our next award we will be giving is the People's Choice Award. Our People's Choice Award goes to Isabella Camagia.
Melina, look at the camera. Go stand by her. Stand by.
All right, the next award is Congeniality, and like I said earlier, this is a big award. All the girls in the pageant vote on it, and we've had 3 separate ones for each different category of pageant. Our Miss Congeniality is Alyssa Dunkel. All right. And your new 2020 Little Miss Winthrop Harbor is Isabella Camagia.
Yeah, that's for the first time. And Joey. So you're gonna bend them a little, right?
Would you like to take your first walk, Isabella? Like to give us a wave? Congratulations! Wait, now take your seat of honor. All right. And your new Tiny Miss Winthrop Harbor 2020 is contestant number 1, Savannah Olson.
Everyone look this way.
Oh, did it hurt?
Michaela, everyone look this way.
You gotta put a crown on, Melina.
Keep it down a little bit. And on her head. Bend down a little, Savannah. Woo. You got it? Congratulations, girls. Savannah, would you like to do your first walk and wave as Tiny Miss Winthrop Harbor? All right, and then we ask that the new queens and the outgoing queens stay for pictures. Thank you, everyone. Super excited for the 2020 year. We have cupcakes for you to have. Thank you.
Everybody, please take cupcakes. We have cupcakes. I want to get a picture of Very good. All right.
Earlier today, the contestants participated in the interview portion of the competition, which is 35 points of their possible final score. Now we will see them in speech and communication, which is also 35 points of their possible score. Then we will see them in evening gown and pop question, which is 30 points. Now that we have met our 2019 queens, our new 2020 Miss Winthrop Harbor, met the judges and the tabulators, and talked about scoring, let's get the junior portion of the 2020 Winthrop Harbor Pageant started. Starting with our speech portion, I would like to bring out contestant number 1, Abigail Stanfill. 3 words to describe Abigail are creative, caring, and active. Hi, Abigail. Would you like to give us your speech?
Imagine a time of pandemic where learning has to take place remotely. Technology is even more important in times like we are in today. Westfield School's annual Technotrot is a 5K run, walk, and kids race that raises funds to purchase updated and engaging technology to help the students excel in today's world. In addition to volunteering with the Technotrot, I have also participated in the race for the last 8 to 9 years. One way I can encourage more people to participate is by creating a challenge that I could share through social media platforms with my family and friends, at school and church, and with my baton and volleyball teams. I've had a lot of fun volunteering and participating in the Technotrot and look forward to continuing to be involved. I am Junior Miss Contestant number 1, Abigail Stanfield. Thank you.
Abigail enjoys baton, volleyball, crafts, babysitting, hanging outside with friends, and cooking or baking. She also enjoys going on mission trips with her family. Thank you, Junior Miss Contestant number 1, Abigail Stanfield. I would now like to welcome Junior Miss Contestant number 2, Trinity Martin. 3 words that best describe Trinity are intelligent, energetic, and loyal. Hi, Trinity. Would you like to give your speech?
Yes. My name is Trinity Martin. I'm contestant number 2. I want to say I moved here about a month before quarantine was put into place, so I haven't been able to do much community service, but I've been making plans to do so as soon as the state allows it. I would love to volunteer at Winthrop Harbor Animal Hospital because I've always felt a strong connection with animals ever since I was younger. Of course, it would also be great to get other people involved, and I think one of the best ways to be able to do that would be reach out on social media because it would reach people faster and reach more people at a time. Again, I'm Trinity Martin.
Thank you so much, Trinity. Trinity enjoys singing, dancing, acting, and reading. Thank you, Junior Miss Contestant number 2, Trinity Martin. Now, we will move on to our final Junior Miss Contestant. Contestant number 3, Allison Levin. 3 words that best describe Allison are compassionate, determined, and genuine. Hi, Allie. Would you like to give us your speech?
Ever since I was a little girl, my parents instilled in me that helping others is very important because not everyone is as fortunate as I am. Growing up, I've been involved in many different events in my community, and I've been so grateful to do so. My personal favorite event to be involved in is the Giving Point Food Pantry at North Point Church. The reason why I like doing volunteering there so much is because they help feed over 350 families each week, and they just recently added 58 new families due to COVID-19. I strongly encourage getting involved with your community and helping as much as you can. Thank you.
Thank you, Allie. Allison enjoys sports, writing, and volunteering. Thank you, Junior Miss Contestant number 3, Allison Levin. I'm now going to give the judges a little bit of time just to calculate their thoughts in their heads and write down scores. But while we're doing this, I wanted to make everyone aware that our new Junior Miss Winthrop Harbor will receive a charm from Fortner's Jewelers. It's definitely a keepsake. I have one from every year I was queen, and it's great to put on a charm bracelet, and it's super cute. I also just wanted to let everyone know that the pop question questions were decided among the judges earlier today at lunch after interviews. Bella, would you like to come up here a little bit? Just to talk while we're waiting? Your opponent, Bella. Do you just want to tell us a little bit about your favorite event this year? One of your favorite memories with your sister queens?
I think one of my favorite events would probably be the pancake breakfast because that's the first event we really had, besides the Memorial Day Parade. And we really got to know each other there. We got to take really cute photos. It was just a really great time for all of us.
Thank you, Isabella. All right. Now we'll move on to the pop question portion. I would like to bring out contestant number 1, Abigail Stanfield. Abby, would you like to come over to me? Your pop question. Make sure we get like a distance question. What do you think is the biggest challenge facing the youth today? Again, what do you think is the biggest challenge facing youth today?
I think the biggest challenge facing youth today is definitely social media because a lot of times now people are meeting friends on social media and then they go to meet them in person and they're not exactly who they thought they were, and it's not a very safe environment on social media, and there's a lot of fake people and it can really bring down your self-esteem. Thank you.
Thank you. Abigail believes the qualities she possesses that make her qualified to represent Winthrop Harbor are confident, thoughtfulness, being friendly, and respectful. Thank you, Junior Miss Contestant number 1, Abigail Stanfield. All right. We'll give Trinity a minute to come out. Come outside. We got them sequestered out there so they can't hear the questions. All right. Contestant number 2, Trinity Martin. Hi, Trinity. Your pop question is, what do you think is the biggest challenge facing youth today? Again, what do you think is the biggest challenge facing the youth today?
Probably all the stress put on by a lot of schoolwork and definitely peer pressure. Or pressure from your parents even, just to do well in school. Even if you are trying your best, sometimes parents try to push you a little bit more, and that's a lot of pressure.
Thank you, Trinity. Trinity's career plans are to be a zoologist. Trinity believes the qualities that she possesses that make her qualified to represent Winthrop Harbor are being brave and outgoing, but also knowing when to say no to peer pressure. She also thinks it is better to take a risk than to look back and regret not trying. Thank you, contestant number 2, Trinity Martin. Now I would like to bring out contestant number 3, Allison Levin. Coming in the door here. It's okay. I'd like to bring out contestant number 3, Allison Levin. Hi, Allie. Your pop question is, what do you think is the biggest challenge facing youth today? Again, what do you think is the biggest challenge facing youth today?
I believe that teenagers nowadays don't get enough help in the mental awareness, and they don't really get to express their feelings or how they feel to their parents or to their friends. And I believe that they should be able to be more vocal about it and be able to get more help each day.
Thank you, Allie. Allison's career plans are to become a criminal psychologist. Allison believes the qualities she has that makes her best qualified to represent Winthrop Harbor are she is a natural leader, and she believes that all girls should have someone to be their support system and inspire them to achieve their goals. And she wants to encourage others to get involved in their community. Thank you, Allison Levin, contestant number 3. I would now like to welcome Shauna Holland to the stage.
don't know me, I was the pageant director for this program for many years before Cindy and now Rhiannon took over. So I appreciate you coming out and all the craziness. It's great to have everybody here. We just wanted to tell everybody that we're in our 30 years, woohoo! Linda Mellor was the one who created this program 30 years ago. Some of you may know her and love her as much as I do. When Linda created this program, her vision was for a program that would uplift young ladies in our village and help them build on their interview skills for college and future careers. Also to help them learn to speak in public and encourage them to help give back to their hometown and their surrounding communities. A community service program that would always give back that hometown feel. We're really proud to be part of the Lake County, Illinois State Pageant System. Thanks for being here today, Sam. We appreciate you. This system is the system that our reading queens will compete in after they win their category here in Winthrop Harbor. They will go to Lake County, Illinois State and continue on with their pageantry. Our Miss has always had the duty of implementing and creating a community service platform that she executes throughout her year. You heard some of the girls talking about it tonight. There's been some amazing things done through our program here. These girls are wonderful and courageous, and things they've done, I can't even begin to list them all for you here tonight. For the last 3 years, we've been officially recognized as the Winthrop Harbor Pageant. Recently, a group came before the village board and felt that there should be 2 pageants in Winthrop Harbor. The village had a very, very tough decision. Either continue supporting the program that's been successfully in place for 3 years or allow for a second pageant. The village chose to do the second option. We're super happy to announce that there are going to be 2 Winthrop Harbor Pageant programs. The other one will be called the Miss Winthrop Harbor Program. We will still be called the Winthrop Harbor Pageant. So that's how you'll distinguish between the 2 of us. We just wanted to let everybody know there's going to be 2 programs and we're not going anywhere because I know there's rumors out there. 30 years strong and looking forward to 30 more. So we enjoy the small town feel and the guidelines that we set forth for this program 30 years ago, and we still feel that we hold true to those ideals today. As volunteers, we put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into this program over the last 30 years. When I was ready to step down, I couldn't think of anybody better suited to take my place than Cindy. Same as Linda felt when she passed it off to me. So I want to say thank you to Cindy. I know she's listening for all her blood, sweat, and tears. She dedicates her heart and soul to this program. And she has an amazing assistant director now, Rhiannon, who will follow in her footsteps, I'm sure. So thank you both for sticking it out. I'm so proud of both of you, and I'm so happy you guys are looking forward to more. Thank you all for coming and supporting and encouraging these ladies tonight. And let's find out who the new queen is.
Thank you for being here, Shauna. All right. Now, Bella, it's time for your final walk and speech as Junior Miss Winthrop Harbor 2019.
Tastes like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song.
Hi, I'm Isabella Rodriguez, your 2019 Junior Miss Winthrop Harbor, 2016 Little Miss Winthrop Harbor, and your 2013 Tiny Miss Winthrop Harbor. I've had an amazing year serving and representing Winthrop Harbor. I can't begin to tell you how much fun I've had. My sister queens are amazing, and we've had so much fun this year with all the parades, pageants, and fun events here at the harbor. I especially loved helping and connecting with my community through all the fun events planned, and the most fun promoting my platform. My favorite event this year would have to be the pancake breakfast. It was the first event after the pageant, and I loved spending time with my new sister queens and getting to know them. My favorite day with my sister queens was every time we headed to Stone Creek. Our parents would plan and we would all talk. We had so much fun. I'm so sad this year is coming to an end, but I will always remember the great times we had. I was so fortunate to have 3 of the nicest, smartest, and funniest sister queens. They are also beautiful, kind, and have been such good friends to me. Michaela, thank you for being such a great role model to all of us and keeping us on our toes this year. I really enjoyed all the events that you hosted with the VFW, as I love encouraging our military and veterans. From playing Trivia Crack to Cornfest, we have had a lot of fun this year. Taylor, aka Lil Gerd, I can't begin to tell you how much I've been enjoying this year with you. From our inside jokes to TikTok dances, you've been like the little sister I've never had. I loved it having you by my side at all the events. Through this year, you have grown up a ton, and I can't wait to watch the rest of your journey. Melina, I really enjoyed your cuteness and spunk at all the events this year. You have been the perfect tiny miss, and you are so adorable. We were always so happy when you were around. To all the queen moms, dads, grandmas, and grandpas, thank you so much for fixing my hair, adjusting my crown, driving me places, and for letting me be a part of your year. A huge thank you to Cindy and Rhiannon for helping us and taking care of all the details for us so that we could attend so many great events. And last but not least, thank you to my family, Dad, Jenny, Mom, and Taylor, for supporting me this year and helping me keep up with this crazy fun schedule. It was a great year. To the 2020 Queens, at first you think that your year will last forever, but it will go by in a flash. Enjoy each moment and always remember, Queens together, friends forever. Thank you. I'm Isabella Rodriguez, forever your 2019 Junior Miss Winthrop Harbor, your 2016 Little Miss Winthrop Harbor, and your 2013 Tiny Miss Winthrop Harbor.
Bella, I'm so proud of your platform cub. Cleaning up the beaches in Winthrop Harbor. It was a cold day, but we did it. I hope you carry it on as Miss Winthrop Harbor. After all, you only have one title left to go. And then you will be a 4-title holder.
When you get the bling.
Yeah. I can't wait to see you expand your platform, and I hope you do. And I'm excited for you, for your future. Hope we see you soon.
Congratulations, Bella. Great year. All right, I think so. I see them back there coming to me. Perfect.
I'll help you, Bill.
Oh, no, I think we're good.
Bella, I forgot to say something when I was up here, and I don't want to forget. It's been such a pleasure watching you grow through all 3 of your titles. I remember when you were a tiny miss and I could barely get you to speak. And now, look at you. It brings tears to my eyes. I can't wait to see you be Miss and get that 4th title because I know you're going to do it, and I'm so very, very proud of you.
Yes. Big accomplishment.
All right, can we please have our Junior Miss Winthrop Harbor contestants back on stage for crowning? All right, we'll start with Bella giving you each a medal. All right, I would now like to move on to the Junior Miss Congeniality Award. Like I said at the last pageant, all the girls in the pageant voted for congeniality in each section of the pageant. Our Junior Miss Congeniality is Abigail Stanfield. Picture? All right. Now, I present an award every year in honor of my platform, the Give Community Service Award, and this is a yearly award given to a junior or miss pageant contestant that has gone above and beyond giving back to the community or a neighborhood community in the past year. I feel it's just so important to give back and decided this was the perfect way to recognize one young lady each year for their outstanding dedication and volunteering. I've been involved with community service since I was 3 years old for my first pageant here in Winthrop Harbor, and my platform Give, Get Involved, Volunteer every year inspired this award. So, basically what the girls have to do to be nominated for this is they write an essay just about times they've given back in their community. And our 2020 Give Award is Allison Levin. All right, now without further ado, our 2020 Junior Miss Winthrop Harbor is contestant number 1, Abigail
You're going to have to kneel down for her. I don't want to be in the... know, right?
It'll be nice picture. I need some clips in there.
Look this way.
Look at the camera.
This way.
Congratulations, girls. Would you like to take your first walk as Junior Miss Winthrop Harbor 2020? Want to take one? Go ahead. Congratulations, girls. All right, now we have cupcakes if you guys would like, and then you can come meet your new Miss in Winthrop Harbor and also our amazing contestants. Thank you, everyone, for coming out today. Starting with our speech portion, I would like to bring out contestant number 1, Lauren Lindsay. 3 words that best describe Lauren are organized, ambitious, and hardworking. Hi, Lauren. Would you like to give us your speech?
Yes. So, according to a study conducted by Feeding America, 1 in 10 adults struggle with hunger and 1 in 8 children struggle with hunger. Given COVID, these numbers are expected to increase. This is why I intend to partner with local food pantries throughout Winthrop Harbor and Lake County if I'm crowned Miss Winthrop Harbor. During my reign, I would start out by creating food drives and trying to create awareness for food pantries as well as what the needs are of our community. After that, I would like to partner with other organizations to create clothing drives as well as school supplies drives. My name is Lauren Lindsay and I'm Miss Contestant number 1.
Thank you, Lauren. Lauren enjoys writing, regular, and research essays. She also enjoys running, reading, German, and ASL. Thank you, Miss Contestant number 1, Lauren Lindsay. We will now move on to Miss Contestant number 2, Abigail Smith. 3 words that best describe Abigail are determined, compassionate, and loyal. Hi, Abigail. Would you like to give us your speech?
Yes, please. 30 people die every day in the U.S. due to asbestos-related diseases. Mesothelioma is a cancer that is caused by exposure to asbestos. Due to the industries local to us, I can presume that most of you in here today know someone personally who's been affected by this disease. My great-grandfather died of mesothelioma, and my grandfather is currently battling the disease. As I watch this battle my family has gone through, I'm 100% passionate about this disease that is preventable. If chosen as 2020 Miss Winthrop Harbor, I would implement an educational and awareness program within our community. I'm Abigail Smith, Miss Contestant number 2. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Abigail. Abigail enjoys baton twirling, painting, hanging out with her friends and family, community service, traveling, swimming, and playing the clarinet. Thank you, Miss Contestant number 2, Abigail Smith. Our 2020 Miss Winthrop Harbor will receive a $500 scholarship this year. Usually our Miss Contestants would now do fitness wear, but as I stated earlier, because of social distancing, we choreographed our routine earlier in the week and it was videoed and sent to the judges. Both girls did amazing. Now, we will move on to the pop question portion. I would like to bring out contestant number 1, Lauren Lindsay. All right, Lauren, open up the envelope. any item in a time capsule to represent 2020, what would you put in it? Again, if you could put any item in a time capsule to represent 2020, what would you put in it?
So if I had to put anything in a time capsule to represent 2020, I'd try to pick something that represented community and us standing together. Whether that's like the pictures of the current events that have been happening or just the videos of what's been going on to show that despite the mass chaos that has been 2020 so far, that we are still a community, we are still united, and that no matter what, humanity is still working together for a greater cause in the end.
Thank you, Lauren. Lauren's career plans are to become a high school social worker or psychology research. Lauren believes the qualities that make her qualified to represent Winthrop Harbor are she is a good role model and that she's a good leader. Being an NJROTC has taught her self-discipline and how to lead and teach people. She also says she has an enthusiastic and positive outlook on new things and loves helping and mentoring when she can. Thank you, Miss Contestant Lauren Lindsay. All right, we'll give a second to get Abigail from out of her sequestered area. All right, I would now like to bring back out our Miss Contestant number 2, Abigail Smith. Hi, Abigail. Your pop question is, if you could put any item in a time capsule representing 2020, what would you put in it? Again, if you could put any item in a time capsule representing 2020, what would you put in it?
If I could put anything in a time capsule to represent 2020, I would probably put a vaccine for COVID-19 because I really hope that we can come up with a vaccine to cure all of this because it's been very hard on everybody, especially the adults who are working and everyone in the working force.
Thank you, Abigail.
Thank you.
Abigail's career plans are to do something with science such as med school and or dermatology. Abigail believes the qualities that make her qualified to represent Winthrop Harbor are, she believes she is a good role model, she is one of the senior members on her baton team on court, and she is very inclusive with all her team members from the youngest to the oldest. She is also very passionate about her team and believes that she always tries to be kind, compassionate, and driven in everything she does. Thank you, Miss Contestant number 2, Abigail Smith. Our Miss Winthrop Harbor 2020 will also receive a necklace by Zales and Gurney as long as a charm for Fort Nurse Jewelry. I would now like to welcome Shauna Holland to the stage.
Hi, everybody. So I was going to introduce myself, but she did. For those of you that don't know, I am the former director of this program. Very, very proud to say that we're in our 30 successful years of the Winthrop Harbor Pageant. Super excited about that. I don't know if anybody here knows who Linda Mellahor is, but if you do, she is the one who created this pageant 30 years ago and passed it on to my hands years after. When Linda created the program, her vision was a program that would uplift the young ladies of Winthrop Harbor in our village to help them build on their interview skills, get them ready for college, and prepare them for future careers. Also to help them learn how to speak in public and encourage them to give back to their hometown and surrounding communities. A community service program that would always keep that small hometown feel. We are very proud to be part of the Lake County, Illinois pageant system. This is a system that our reigning queens will compete in each year after they compete and win in the Winthrop Harbor in the individual categories. Our Miss has always had the duty of implementing a platform for the year, as you guys have heard the girls talk about already this evening. There's so many creative young ladies in Winthrop Harbor. The things they've done, I couldn't even begin to list, but you heard some of the ideas tonight. It's amazing what they do. So I just wanted to tell you guys that for the past 30 years, we've been officially recognized as the Winthrop Harbor Pageant. Recently, another group came before the village board who felt that there should be 2 pageants in Winthrop Harbor. The village board had a very tough decision to make. They could either stand by us, we've been here for 30 years successfully, or they could allow the second pageant and not officially recognize either one. They made the latter decision, and we're super excited to say there's going to be 2 Winthrop Harbor pageants. We wish nothing but best for this new program. It's going to be called the Miss Winthrop Harbor Pageant, so that's how you determine the difference between the two. We're the Winthrop Harbor Pageant, they are the Miss Winthrop Harbor Pageant. We just wanted everybody to be aware of the fact there are going to be 2 programs, and we aren't going anywhere. 30 years strong and looking forward to 30 more. So I just wanted to say, as volunteers, you guys, anybody who volunteers here knows I'm not lying about this. You put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into your program. And I want to say thank you to Rhiannon and Cindy for everything that they have done. This year especially, with all the bumps and bruises we've had, it's been very, very tough. Super happy to know that you guys are prepared to move on and keep this going. I'm very proud of your promotion, because I know that someday it's going to be in your humble hands. So just wanted to say those things just so you guys know we're going to hang around. Just so you know, Linda and I will always have your back and always support you. Thank you guys all for coming. Thank you. Thank your moms and dads and for all your support, past, present, and future. Look forward to seeing who our new queens are tonight.
Thank you, Donna. Thank you so much, Donna. All right, Michaela. It's now time for your final walk and speech as Miss Winthrop Harbor 2019.
Where I would see myself on this day, I would have never thought I'd been able to say that I was your Miss Winthrop Harbor 2019. Over the past year, I've had so many amazing opportunities to represent this wonderful village. I learned to branch out and try new things, and there are so many people I need to thank for helping me out and supporting me throughout the year. First off, I'd like to thank Mayor Bruno and the Winthrop Harbor Board of Trustees for supporting me and my sister queens throughout the year and allowing me to represent Winthrop Harbor all over Lake County. Thank you to all of my fellow LCIS sister queens for supporting me with my platform and allowing me to support yours as well. I'm so happy I got to meet all of you beautiful ladies and spend my year with you all. To all the pageant moms and dads, thank you for allowing me to be a part of your daughters' lives and allowing me to grow closer with them over the course of the year. Ashley, thank you for your amazing float ideas and constant help and support to me and my fellow queens. Rachel, Dave, and Jenny, thank you for the rides to events and allowing me to be a part of Bella's life. Thank you for helping us out when it came to understanding how all of this works. You guys are truly the experts. Laura and Bob, thank you for always being there when it came to events and helping with the parades. Thank you for not only allowing me to be a part of Taylor's life, but Logan's as well. Logan, thanks for bringing excitement and joy wherever you went. To my grandma Val, thank you for helping out when it came to buying dresses and always helping me find something new to wear and supporting me with everything I did. Mom, thank you for buying dresses, candy, and bringing me to all of my different activities. You made balancing everything so much easier, and I'm so grateful. To my sister queens, thank you for constant laughs and singing. I loved every moment we spent together, and I know this isn't the end of our time together. Melina, thank you for being the best tiny ever. You're so much fun to be around and such an amazing little girl. I loved coloring with you at the Toys for Our Tots event. Your dances during parades and silly faces were great. You're the best tiny ever. Taylor, thank you for your crazy dances and for letting me babysit you. I had tons of fun this year, and I'm so proud of how much more social you've become. You're the best little any queen could ask for. I can't wait to see what you do. Bella, thank you for being the best junior ever. You definitely helped me figure out how to wear a crown. I love every moment we shared, from your singing in the car to you doing every TikTok dance you knew. Your platform club was great, and I can't wait to see what you do with it in the future. Cindy, thank you for being an amazing pageant director and teaching me how to properly wear my crown and be a queen. Thank you for all of your patience and support with my event. Thank you for encouraging me to step out of my comfort zone and add a little bling into my life. I wouldn't have wanted to spend my year as Miss with anyone else. Thank you, Rhiannon, for your support and helpfulness when it came to running and being a queen. Your constant support really helped me believe in myself. Thank you, everyone who helped and supported me with my personal platform, Reach Out. Without everyone's help, I wouldn't have been able to accomplish what I accomplished. Thank you, Adrian, Commander Ken, and the rest of the men and women at the VFW Post 7448 for constant support with my events and allowing me to host them at the VFW. With my platform Reach Out, I was able to send 41 boxes to the troops stationed in Guam, Japan, Korea, and Afghanistan. The boxes had sanitary items, snacks, and even letters from our very own Winthrop Harbor students. I was also able to host a Veterans Dinner and give a meal to the local veterans here in the area on Veterans Day, along with a sailors party for the men and women stationed at Great Lakes Naval Base who weren't able to go home for the holidays. I never believed I would have been able to accomplish this much in the lead here, and I will continue to press the limits of what I can achieve. I thank the LCIS pageant system in Winthrop Harbor for teaching me that. And for the last time, I am Michaela Guyman, your Miss Winthrop Harbor 2019.
Thank you, Michaela, and congrats on a great year. Thank you.
Would you like to give a couple words?
Michaela, you want to come over here and join us?
Michaela, I'd like to thank you as our Miss Winthrop Harbor 2019 for a great year and having such an amazing platform. It was really a heartfelt platform, I feel. You put your heart and soul into it, and it was amazing. Your platform, Reach Out. I wish you the best in your future. I know you're going to be a senior this year.
Yes.
So there'll be new adventures you're coming up on. And I know that you will be amazing in everything you do.
Thank
I would
you.
like to give you an air hug.
Take an air hug over
But
here.
thank you.
Thank
You were
you.
a great miss.
Want to take a final walk as Miss Winthrop Harbor?
Got a little stumbled on my desk.
All right, I think we're just waiting on our scores to come in now. Let's give it a couple minutes.
You don't want to rush that.
Yeah, we don't want to rush that one. Make sure we have that right. So I'd just like to thank some of our sponsors that have sponsored the pageant this year. Zales Gurney, Linda Hoppy, that was the necklace I was talking about earlier. Fortner's Jewelers, which will be a nice charm bracelet that says Miss Winthrop Harbor on it in the year. That's a tradition, we've done that for many years now. Also, Linda Mellahor, Crown Pins by Crystal Villalobos, those will be the pins on the stash that you see. Black Art Video, the Sweet Stop, City's Petite Sweets. We will have cupcakes after the crowning for everyone to take one, and then you can enjoy it outside. Also, Triple Art Productions, DJ Rick Johnson, Gibby, and also Stone Creek Grill, where we had our interviews at. Michaela, would you like to come up here for a second one more time while we're tabulating our scores? Do you just want to tell us about your favorite event this year and why? What's your favorite?
So I think my favorite event probably, I think the coolest one I went to was when we learned how to crochet with plastic bags. I don't remember which week hosted it. There's so many of them. It was a long time ago. But we learned how to crochet, and they took the plastic bags and turned them into this like yarn material to give to the homeless people in the area, so they had something for when it got cold. My favorite event I did would have been when I organized to send the boxes overseas, because I felt that, it had a big impact. Having the letters from the students here in the community was a big thing for the men and women stationed overseas who don't get to come home as often as they'd like to.
Thank you. And then do you have maybe a favorite memory with just your sister King?
I think
Something funny you can share with
something
us?
that kind of sticks out. We did a Christmas parade out in, I want to say, Libertyville. And we were on there, and Melina actually was having a lot of fun dancing to the music and was going a little crazy. We were trying to keep her from falling off her chair while we were moving. So
You like to dance, Melina?
yeah.
So that's
but it was a really good year.
Good. Anything else that sticks out to you that you'd like to share, or just your experience overall? I mean, this was your first pageant.
It was my first
Out of your
pageant.
comfort zone a little. Are you glad, that you did it and you had this experience?
I got to meet a lot of great people and learn new things and just try something different. That was really nice.
Yeah, and friends you'll have forever. I know I still talk to the girls I was queens with.
Yeah,
from years
I just
past.
saw them a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
at an
see,
event.
exactly.
So.
Well, thank you, Michaela. All right, we're still just waiting on the scores. Yeah, so the girls who win here today will go on to the LCIS pageant. The little, junior, and miss will compete, and it will be against the other surrounding towns. I know that one of our judges here today is the current mom of our little Miss Lake County. So it's a great experience, and it's so amazing to meet all the other girls from all the other towns. And it's truly a sisterhood that you'll create with the other girls that you'll meet. I know I've, since little, junior, and sometimes you get to be queens with the girls twice or even 3 times. And it's just so great to have those friendships, and it really lasts memories forever.
We don't want to rush the
I know,
judges.
we don't want to rush. Oh, I see envelopes going back there. Just a second. Well, thank you for everyone coming out today, despite our COVID restrictions and social distancing. All right, can I please have our Miss contestants back on stage? All right. You guys want to take a couple steps forward? Envelopes are tricky to get open. Lena said she likes their dresses. All right. So this year we have 3 different separate congeniality award winners, one for each pageant, and all the contestants voted on them in the categories. So our Miss Congeniality is Abigail Smith. All right, and now we'll give Michaela some time to put the medals on both the girls. Both of you did amazing. Congratulations, girls. You should be proud of yourselves. All right, we'll let Michaela get the crown and then go behind the girls. And our 2020 Miss Winthrop Harbor is contestant number 2, Abigail Smith. No, you put that way. Mom and Dad, take note of all the clips going on right now. It's going to take some minutes to get to that. Thank you, girls, for both competing today. You both did outstanding jobs. Abigail, would you like to take your first walk as Miss Winthrop Harbor 2020? Go ahead. Thank you, everyone, for attending the Miss portion of the 2020 Winthrop Harbor Pageant. There's cupcakes in the